I'm here right now at the NFF building, popularly known as the Glass House, where a fire occurred, I'm told, around 9:30, between 9:30 and 10 early this morning, and it just engulfed the third floor. Now, it's not yet clear what happened. A lot of things have been said, but we have an eyewitness who was here early in the morning, and this is her own account of what happened.
You know, I came back, checked quite well. I noticed it wasn't my boss's office, that's the General Secretary, Musa Ahmadu, not my office. We are now checking around when we saw that it was from an accountant's office. Efforts were made, to quench the fire. At least the first time, people came with fire extinguisher. We had some, though they didn't really work as expected. We didn't even know that it was going to escalate to this point because even my handbag was there. I didn't make any effort to remove it.
That was her own account of what happened this morning, but we also took a little account from the fire service who got here eventually and started trying to combat the fire. They tell us their own side of the story.
It's an emergency thing, which you can't predict. But a suspected cause should have been as a result of a short-circuit concept, which has to do with electrical issue. You know what we are talking about. And that was the cause. So definitely, we should be able to nip it in the bud. And that's exactly what we are saying now.
Now, the place was not completely empty. We had the Secretary General of the NFF who was here when the whole thing occurred. He explains to us his thoughts on the matter, and we tried to get from him an estimate of how much damage may have, taken place here today.
I have no reason whatsoever, as a very patriotic citizen, to have this fire happen anywhere in the Glass House, not to even talk about my office. The fire, as I was told can you take it easy? The fire, as I was told, started from the Chief Accountant's office right next to my office. And I just parked my car and I was about to go up when they said there was smoke. And of course, we tried to get the fire service to come. The whole place was dark and there was just no way we could go there. So this is not a blame game, and I don't know why people are in the habit of doing this sort of thing. This is a rather very, very sad development for Nigerian football.
God is in control. I think a human being we are all limited to what we can do. But first and foremost, one must appreciate the Almighty God for no life is lost. And we are grateful to Him. But things will come back to normal. And I believe the security agency will take on their course to set up a very, very investigative and to inquire what actually happened.
Well, a lot is still going on here right now. The firemen are still going around making sure that no fires are left before they leave the premises. Some staff of the Federation are going around trying to make sure they check their belongings, which they left while trying to run out of the building. But we got some cheering news that the Cup of Nations trophy, which usually is in the building, was not there when the fire occurred. That had been taken to safety. So some good news in all this. For now, we'll be here monitoring everything as it happens and bringing it to you. I'm Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.